Hey guys, Breach here, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Quest XI. Let's go ahead and pull up our file here, and get rid of the spoilers of my other files there. Our hero and Eric have made it to Cobblestone, undetected by the troops tracking them. Upon arriving, Hero sees what he thinks is his home village in the present, but soon finds out it is in fact sent back to the past. He returns to his own time to find something truly terrible. His beloved home village torn to pieces by the Heliodorian army. With a heavy heart, he turns his back on the ruins of home and focuses on following Chalky's instructions. He heads off to find the triangular stone at Cobblestone Falls. Okay. Triangular stone at Cobblestone Falls. You see, when I was going through here the first time, I overthought that. I thought the falls were something over at the Cobblestone Tor, that something. I overthought it completely. Is there oh, that's just... We got it, yeah. Oh, I'm confusing myself. Sorry about that. No, I had thought the falls were somewhere by Cobblestone Tor, that they were somewhere else. I'm looking for all the triangular rocks near every waterfall in Cobblestone. It's a lot less complicated than that. Head to the Emerald Coast and investigate the three-sided rock near Cobblestone Falls. So what we need to do is go to the Emerald Coast, and then there's an area called Cobblestone Falls. Yeah, it's a lot simpler than I was making it on my personal playthrough. But we're making progress. Today we're going to get to a brand new environment. It's going to look totally different than anything we've seen thus far. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. He's got a nasty little sinus infection going on. Just a little bit wheezy. Okay. Cobblestone Falls, right in front of us here, is an area on the map. If you're ever confused or lost, just pull up the map. Oh, and also pay attention to where you're running. Because that'll help. I'm looking over at the screen capture there and completely missed out on which direction I was going in. Triangular Rock, Cobblestone Falls. There is a box here, so we clearly interacted with the past in some way or another there.
Letters, huh? The top one there's seen better days, that's for sure.
My dearest, darling baby boy, when finally you come to read this, I will almost certainly be long dead. You see, not long after you were born, our beloved kingdom of Dundrasil was attacked by an army of monsters. I was forced to flee with you in my arms, and expended the last of my strength in ensuring that you escaped to safety. If you are fortunate enough to have been found by some kindly soul, you must seek out the King of Heliodor when you come of age. Our kingdom and his have long enjoyed close relations, and your father and I would trust him with our lives.
That's a mistake.
Never forget, my son. You are a prince of the kingdom of Dundrasil. But more than that,
Sorry about that.
you are the luminary. Yours is a weighty burden indeed. It is you who must stand against the darkness and banish it from our world. In time, you will come to understand. It breaks my heart to leave you, my darling. But it is the only way. I only hope that one day you will learn to forgive me.
Oh.
It's from someone important to you, right? Your mother or something? Don't worry, you can tell me about it later. What about the other one?
Okay. Yeah, there's 2 letters here. One from Mommy.
To my dearest grandson, I haven't the foggiest how you managed it, but I met your future self today. As promised, I've buried some things here that will help you on your way. Have you read your mother's letter yet? It was in your basket with you when I first found you. It was because of that letter that I asked my Amber to send you to see the king when the time came. I only wish I'd known how things would turn out. I don't know why Dundrasil was attacked, or why King Carnelian thinks so badly of you. I'm just an ignorant old man from a little village in the country. But I do know that the answers are out there somewhere. The keystone in this box will open the door of departure off to the east. You must go out into the world and seek the truth.
Okay.
Remember now, don't waste your time bearing grudges, and live life with love in your heart. All the best, now and forever. Grandad.
Okay. I think we can manage that. Yay, the keystone.
So we used the
We
keystone
use
to open the door
this
of
once.
departure and head out.
Never again.
You said it was just east of here, right?
Yep, what are we waiting for? Sorry to cut you off there, Aaron. But I got stuff to do. Like using this keystone on the door of departure. So let's see if we have any more enemies along the way here that we haven't seen already. We fought the Grubbins, I believe. No, not tactics. I fought the Gloomy Grubbins, Hill Slimes, Exception, Calmarket, Granite, Leafy Lamplings, Sham Hatwitches, and Battles. So yeah, we'll just keep our eyes open for oh yeah, Leafy Lamplings. We've certainly fought Leafy Lamplings. Oh well, worst case scenario, we do get to come back to this area. Eventually. But I'll keep my eyes open here. Is it a sea monster? I don't think so. Calamari kids, craboids, tons of gloomy grubbins. We have not been up here yet, I do not believe. And is there anything up here to reward us for our troubles? No, there is not. There's not a gosh darn thing. Oh well. You know, not every offshoot path needs to lead to stuff. Keeps us honest that way. Right? Right? Okay. And one of the great things about this game that I learned in one of the tips. Oh, there's our other enemy. It's one of those bird motherfuckers. But we got a cutscene. That's not good. They found us. Well, shit. Oh my god, he's got a unicorn. A big black unicorn.
Did you really think you would escape me, dark spawn?
Damn it. They found us.
Yeah!
Well, either Greg's gonna give chase here. Thank God there's 2 wild
Don't just
horses out
stand
on the
there.
plains.
Come on.
with saddles on, unattended. Wild horses indeed. Who they belong to, I don't know. I don't care. Just lucky they were there.
Fire!
And stormtroopers, these guys are not. Shooting out the wheels of their horse.
Seize him!
Here, take my hand.
Yeah, these guys are surprisingly accurate for drunks. The keystone's glowing.
Quickly, the keystone.
That's bright. Yeah, we used this once, and then never again. Also, I'm fairly certain those condor
You shall
windows
not
are
escape me, Darkspawn!
so I'm not too worried about missing out on that. Yeah. They're 2 for 2 on horse to the ass shots. Are we gonna make it? Can we make it? Of course we're gonna make it. Yeah, really short game if we did. Okay. Well, we got away. That's clearly a clue that he's going to use to track us down.
You think you have won? The game has not even begun.
Yeah, dude, it began like 4.5, 5 hours ago, Hendrik. Where the hell were you? We started this up last Tuesday. You're a week late, brother.
Whew, we made it. That was too close.
Thank God for this conveniently placed traveler's gate.
So, where exactly are we? I don't recognize this place at all.
Yeah, that's the medieval version of New Area Who Dis. We're in the Hoto Steppe. Yeah, those condor enemies are here. And we're full health, double pepped. Let's just go ahead and start killing new enemies. Shit, we can knock out both of them in the first fight here? Awesome! Okay. I still haven't spent your skill points. Garuda. I can do that. Let's get these sheep slimes out of the way first. Oh, you lived through that, huh? Yeah, the enemies in this game, like all the other Dragon Quest games, have a health range. So, what one-shots one enemy may not kill another. Keep that in mind. Don't get too complacent. Thinking that you can one-shot stuff. Is that not always going to be the case? Nothing on that plateau. Okay. Let's continue on. I do want to get everyone up to full health. Because we're going to have more new monsters up ahead here. Like this little fella. A droll! And yes, I know what he looks like. I know what he looks like. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh no, Eric can't cast spells. Whatever am I gonna do? I'll just finish you off. Let's see. Another new enemy, Mr. Bungo Bungo here. Let's see if we can't go find one that's a little more isolated. Come on, get out of the fucking thing. There we go. Bungo Drungo. Oh, I was just calling Zelda anything. I forgot that's his action. And we get a crit for a one-shot. So we don't get to see that he can buff himself
Who
with
else
drum
wants
beats
some?
like some kind of Final Fantasy 14 bard. Anyone new up here? Where are those condors? There's Garudas circling ahead everywhere. So you gotta be careful to make sure you don't just get attacked out of nowhere. I haven't seen a cow over here. So we gotta make sure we talk to all the weather cows. But this should be our first stop. Hoto. And this village is very, very unique from all the others. In that, you'll see here in a second,
Civilization at last. And I think it's safe to say we're not being followed anymore. For now, at least.
yeah, not being followed for now.
I thought so anyway. Two travelers come. Their timing is auspicious. My bathhouse awaits. Savor its steamy embrace as frogs do spring rave. Rejoice, honored guests, for to mark this happy day, you may sweat for free.
Well, that sounds creepy.
We're kind of busy to be sweating. Thanks. Appreciate the offer, though.
Too busy to bathe? Too busy to wash away the scent of the road?
You call me stinky?
Okay, maybe I'm not at my freshest. Fine. I'll visit your bathhouse if it means that much to you. Might as well go sweat off the journey while we have the chance. I'll see you in there, okay?
Okay.
The winds bring a guest. Joyfully I shall guide him to where bliss awaits.
Okay, so they got a bathhouse here in their springs. They also have some good shit hidden around town. Like that treasure chest over there, that we clearly need to go to the other side to go find. And I know I've missed some treasure chests and mini-metals along the way. But we're not missing this one. Okay, let's just start raiding the village. Take all of their goodies. I'm not going to open up the books. Well, I should. I'm not going to read all the flavor text from the books, because I have another thing that I want to get to in this episode that will take a little bit of time. Ooh, the Diary of Tetsu Smith. This is the flavor text that tells you about a place where you turn in that worships mini-metals. And there's a series of those, like 3 or 4 of them, where this blacksmith from this village is just trying to track down where mini-metals originate from. Very appropriate that the mini-metal you find in this village would be outside of that house. Yeah, let's go investigate the inn real quick. And make sure you check... Mother... Damn it. I'm gonna try and cut back on the swearing on this. That way it can be a walkthrough for anyone who wants to play it. Suits of bronze armor. So if you're doing a no shopping playthrough with a Draconian quest, you can still get armor upgrades. Like, you'll find the recipes you need to make decent stuff along the way. Anything in here? No. Just an NPC sitting there on the bed. And some of the best gear in the game, you get as drops or you craft it rather than buying it. Like, there have been a large number of times that I've been discussing with other people who are playing this at the same time, where we go waste money in the shop before we realize we can craft better than what we just bought. We've already... Oh, we almost missed these. 20 gold coins. Item shop. So yeah, don't fret if you've turned on like a no items or a super enemy or even a no armor run. There are a lot of things you can do. Oh, hitting a trigger.
How dare you! Oh!
It's a little kid trying to get in the bar.
That's no way to treat a lady. Didn't your mother teach you any manners?
No?
Your words grate my ears. A good child should be silent and stay out of bars.
I told you I need to speak to the owner. It's important. He might know where my little sister is.
A child in a bar is like a fish in a tree. You must search elsewhere.
Oh, fine. If you're going to be a complete pighead about it, I'll go and ask the guards by the gate instead.
Wow, you're a grumpy little child. Mouthy, too.
Ooh, what do we have here? Well, are you going to tell me your name or not?
Probably not. I don't really speak.
Could be worse, I suppose. Listen, you and I need to talk, but my little sister is missing, so I have to go and find her first.
I haven't really talked in the last 10 years or so.
I never thought I'd finally meet you in a place like this. It's funny how things work out.
Well, she clearly knows who we are. Even if she doesn't outright call us the Luminary, it's obvious she knows who we are. Oh, we can't get over there from there. Come on. Well, there's bar patrons in here, but more importantly, there's a back door. With jars. And another quest. A wedding beckons. My son is to tie the knot, but he needs a ring. I have not the gold ore, but sadly, not the talent. Or I have the gold ore, but sadly not the talent to craft a gold ring. But could it be true? Could you have a fun-sized forge and know how it works? Please forge a gold ring, and not just a normal one. My son demands it. Yes! We have to craft a gold ring of +1 or better. And we get the recipe for how to craft gold rings. Okay, I get it. Just fucking let me go grab the ore from behind you here. Because that's what's in this chest, is the gold ore that we need to craft the gold ring for him. And I'm not going to rush out to the campsite to do that, because we're naturally going to go out towards a campsite after this. And I'll take care of this quest and the other quest here in Hoto in due time. I always get turned around over here. Let's see what the shops have, because it might have an upgrade for Eric. Yep. What the fuck? Oh, just as I say, hey, I'm gonna try not to swear. Yeah, I don't know, I can't remember if I talked about it right at the beginning of this episode, but everyone in this village speaks in haiku. And let's get you a poison moth knife. I can't make those yet, and that is better than your Eric's dagger. Iron broadsword is going to be equivalent to our plus whatever bronze sword. Plus, we don't have any more money after getting that poison moth knife. And then we have one more house here. book. Double check it for recipes. Oh, you do have some jars. Okay, Miku and Ryu. This is basically the backstory of this village that we're going to get anyways. About how Miko, the village leader, and her son Ryu fought a dragon. Anything behind here? Not in this direction. Not in that direction either. Okay. And then this way will lead us up to the steam bath. I want to go grab the other quest here first. And we will have plenty of dealings on this side of the village later on, so I'm not worried about going and raiding all the houses on this side. After we pick up this quest, which asks us to just go find iron ore, we will we'll go back to the steam house there. Because there's something fun that I want to show off there. Okay. Back up these steps. And we'll go all the way up that path to the bathhouse that I keep calling a steam house. And that lady just says, "Hey, you should go take a bath." Okay, anything? Nope, not today. Barrels, though. Pretty Betsy, which you can use to raise your charm, I believe. I actually haven't used mine of those yet. This guy, proprietor, just tells you to go to the bathhouse. Are you here to bathe? Yes, then you must change, please. If you enter as you are, sweat will fall like rain. Isn't that the point of your sauna? And we gotta go in here and talk to Eric to trigger a cutscene.
Finally. I was wondering where you'd got to. Come join me. This turned out to be a pretty good idea.
Yes, anyone who's shipping Eric and the hero right now, this is a pretty good scene
We've got the place
for
to ourselves, so we may as well enjoy it. We've earned a little break, wouldn't you say? Can't take it easy for too long, though. Sooner or later, those creeps are going to catch up with us. So, you've been scoping out the town, huh? See anything interesting? Ah, her? Yeah, she was sniffing around here, too. She's way too young to be hanging around in bars, though. No wonder they kicked her out. I don't envy her, having a kid sister to run around after. They have a habit of causing headaches.
A hint at his backstory.
Did you just say something?
No.
Where are you?
Where did you go? Sorry, I don't like little kid voices that are crying. Ever.
Huh? Is that a
Like Zoink Scoop, it's a ghost! I can't do the Shaggy voice this early in the morning.
Find you anywhere.
Yeah, I get it. Stop crying. You're gonna give me a headache, little girl.
You scared us there for a second. What are you doing in here?
I was waiting. In the end, you said you were going to take.
Yeah, but you never came back. Where'd you go? Why did you leave me all on my own?
Sounds like she's lost someone. Wait. This must be the girl whose big sister's looking for her. Why don't we see what we can do to help?
Okay.
How about you dry your eyes and tell us your name, kid?
I'm Connie.
Hi, Connie.
Nice to meet you, Connie. Why don't you come with us, and we'll help you find whoever it is you're looking for.
Really? Thank you.
Okay. Now, there's sparklies. you could have not seen. It's just a vial of holy water, but you could have passed right by it. Just like you could have passed right by this over here. Thou art surpassing fair face. Would thou sample the sensual puff puff for a mere 20 gold? Yes. Tee hee hee. Let the ritual begin. Puff puff. Puff 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 puff. Puff puff puff. Puff puff puff. Well, art thou not with pleasure? Puff puff puff. Puff 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 puff. Alas, the ritual is ended. The custom is e'er appreciated, noble sir. Pray visit us as often as the mood taketh thee. Yeah, this puff puff is kind of like a massage in this little hot tub. There's some sexual connotation to puff puff, but there's a lot of misdirection with it in here too. And we're just gonna sneak back through the ladies' side because we're perverts, and they have sparklies over here. Holy water! Okay, nothing in this room. Hopefully they don't get all freaked out that we just ran back through the women's side. They're freaked out. Worry for exploring the great unknown. We get an accolade for going back out through the women's side. And to change clothes, just head outside. Okay. Well, the girl said she was going to go talk to the guard because she's having so many issues. So we can just run straight there. Hello, little girl.
Now
No,
listen,
you
you.
listen
I
to
asked
me,
you a
little
simple
girl.
question.
I'm
Have you
telling
seen
you,
my
I haven't
sister or
seen your
not?
sister.
He's saying he hasn't seen your sister.
What do you know? Looks like she's picking fights with grown-ups again.
I wish they told me they only let complete pigheads live in this stupid town before I bothered coming here. Oh, it's you.
Hey, kid, good news. We found your sister. Why so shy?
She...
Huh? I don't know why you're looking so pleased with yourself. That's not my sister. I've never seen this girl before in my life.
Huh? Well, shit, I jumped to conclusions.
I don't have any brothers or sisters. I've lost my daddy.
You're also not speaking
Gosh,
haiku.
where do I start? Did you not think of, I don't know, maybe asking her who she was looking for instead of jumping to idiotic conclusions?
Damn.
Listen, short stuff. I'm not gonna let a little brat like you speak to me like that.
I hate to point this out, but you don't have time to be standing there getting your knickers in a twist. You've got a daddy to find. Listen, I want to talk to the owner of that bar, but I can't get in there on my own. Can I come with you?
Sure, why not? We'll sneak
Thanks.
the child into the
I'll
bar.
never get in there otherwise.
That seems
I'm
wholesome.
Veronica, by the way. Right, let's get going, shall we? I'll look after this little one.
Okay.
Don't worry, you don't have to rely on
Little
these
one.
two
She's
dunderheads
taller than you, girl.
anymore. We'll find your daddy in no time.
Thank you.
Kids these days, huh? No respect for their elders. Well, looks like we don't have much choice. Let's hit the bar.
Sounds good to me. So back to the bar. And we're almost done in Hoto, I promise. At least for now. And then we'll be getting on to a real
Welcome
adventure.
to our inn, a safe haven in life's storm. Come and make merry. Warnings unheeded, the fish returns to the tree. What can deter her?
She's with us. Do you have a problem with that?
Understanding dawns. The fish has a chaperone. She is welcome here.
Moral of the story, kids, if you want to drink underage, just find someone taller. And then wink and stick out your tongue.
No one's sitting here, are they? Service, if you please.
A fearsome young pup. Perhaps tea will soften her. A fine, warming brew.
That sounds lovely, but I don't have time for tea, I'm afraid. I'm looking for someone. I'll get straight to the point. There's a girl called Serena. Blonde hair, looks a lot like me. Have you seen her?
Serena. Yes, now I recall. The young girl sought her sister, but left without joy.
That'll be her. Did she say where she was going?
Westward she wandered, sensing her sister, she said, guided by voices.
Huh? Westward? Oh, the idiot must have gone to help me, and I was already back here. Oh.
Looks like we have to go save the sister from wherever she went to go save this girl
I was
from.
kidnapped, you see. I was in the bathhouse when some monsters attacked me. They took me off to their lair. I managed to escape. So I came back to find Serena, but it looks like now she's gone to try and rescue me. Right, you lot. You're no ordinary travelers. Anyone with eyes can see that. I don't have time to explain all the ins and outs of it right now, but I need you to help me go and find my sister. Are you in?
Well, you girls look like the ones from the loading screen. So yes, because I think we'll get in the party.
You wouldn't let me
Or
down.
at least you look like the girl from the loading screen.
Are you
I look like the girl from the title
I
screen,
want
but
to
you're a
come
lot
with
shorter.
you. Sorry, you're staying put. But don't worry, I think I know where your dad might be. We'll find him for you, so be a good little girl till we get back.
You do realize you're a little girl too, right? You sure you're gonna be able to keep up?
Who do you think you're talking to? Veronica, sage of Arborea and mighty magician, can keep up with riffraff like you any day. I'm more worried about you slowing me down, if I'm completely honest.
For good reason. She's friggin' powerful.
Right. Let's head west, shall we? I'm pretty sure we'll find Serena in there somewhere. The entrance is on the coast.
Okay. Cave on the cove to the west. The cave on the coast to the west.
I know exactly who you are, you know. Don't let me down.
Wow. Claws on the kitten. Or fangs on the fish that is in a tree. Okay, so we got our quests. And now, we have reason to go out of here. And don't go straight out, because that'll lead you out of the way every fucking time. Can I go in? Oh, I can't go in here. That's just a fake door. I was curious because in my personal file, I've always seen that door, and the guard's like right in front of it. So I was wondering if I could even get in there. Okay, it is nighttime out here now. Let's see. The Cryptic Print to the west there. Before we go there, though, I want to... Yeah, we need to cross this bridge first. And I want to go up on this plateau where the Bongo Drongo is. Not to fight him. Oh wait, it's not up on a plateau, it's on this wall. Iron ore. We have the iron ore we need for that quest. So with that knocked out, let's head off towards the Cryptic Crypt. What? That is one of the drawbacks to just kind of racing around here, is you will run face first into enemies far too often. Whenever you're trying to get through an episode without having to make any edits or anything. Because it's a lot easier and lazier that way. Oh, hi, Hork. What kind of Hork are you, though? Stuck it. Oh, you're walking corpse. Let's take out this Bongo Drongo first. Oh, he's paralyzed. Never mind. We don't have to worry about... Should still worry about the Bongo Drongo. But I don't want him to be buffing the walking corpse. Because that thing will just start playing music on its drum, and then this Hork will be an actual problem. Damn it. Okay, I'm fine with you just attacking me. Before long, we'll run into Hork-type enemies that can spit
Veronica
poison at
wins
us.
again.
Or that can poison us with their regular attacks. Oh hey, it's a campfire. And we have time, I think, to go deal with finding her sister in this episode. May mean that this episode goes up later in the day. Forge accessories. Rings. Gold ring. Now the gold is a little bit harder to work with. We don't have any kind of flourishes we can put on our bashes yet. This gold ring, by the way, was where I learned that +3 is the highest you can make. Because I had it completely perfect on both sides, and it still just came out as a +3. +1, because we got both things into the green. And we got some Perfectionist Pearls. Let's see. Bronze Sword's still the best we can do. Divine Dagger's still the best we can do. Let's make Scale Shield, Armor. We don't have enough to make Bronze Armor. And the Feathered Cap is actually going to be better for both of us. The Feathered Cap, and I think it's here, you can buy the Hardy Hide and the Feather for from the merchant there. And basically just get infinite pearls here. Because you can sell them back for a little bit more than they cost to make. Yeah, that's the best. Oh, we don't have... Well, we do have focus enough for one more bash. Okay. Forged a Feather Cap +1. 2 Perfectionist Pearls. And let's make one more of those before we try and rework that Poison Moth knife. Because it was already an upgrade for Eric. Damn, this is a lot easier to work with than the last one. As the forge gets cooler, the bashes will do less increments on the item. So keep that in mind. Another Feathered Cap, +1. So we're not getting anyone too grotesquely powerful. And rework, I want to rework your Poison Moth knife. I didn't see how many Perfectionist Pearls it cost, but we had enough. Oh damn, we might not be able to make this one work without some flourishes. At the very least, I think we'll get it to a +1. Maybe not. Well, that's as good as we can do. At least for now. Let's Since we didn't get them both in the green, yeah, we just kind of threw away the perfectionist pearls. Okay. We'll worry about that not at this moment. But yeah, we'll come over here to this guy. As long as you're not on the no shopping. Sells the flurry feather. Someone else sells the oh, he does sell the hardy hide as well. So if you want to do that, I'm not going to right here. But you can sell the feathered caps +1 for more money than it costs to get the hardy hide and the feather. And let's rest here until noon. No more zombies. And we'll get all our HP and MP back. And let's continue on with our adventure towards the Cryptic Print. Oh, hey, little buddy. We're going to be way deep into the game before we figure out what the hell we're supposed to do with those guys, by the way. Now, if you want an offense and defense boost, you can go back and turn in the ore for that recipe. You know what? We'll fight you guys on the way back out. We're running a little long on the tooth in this episode. But the Cryptic Crypt, which very much lives up to its name. Because this area has pitfalls. It also has Drac Mages. The hero does have some AoE that we can use to help manage them. Hopefully Veronica does some of her spells, and not just attacks. Both of you guys focus on that one. And true to form for the Dragon Quest series, Drakies love to do sap on you. If we're going to make any kind of short work, I'm going to have to use Sizz on them repeatedly. That should finish them off. Yeah, there we go. Not too much trouble. Easy peasy, as Veronica said. And this dungeon does have pitfalls. And they're obnoxious. It does have some much better goodies than we've been getting so far. Hello, Mud Mannequin. And a Drac Mage. True to form for the Dragon Quest series, the Mud Mannequin can sap your MP, but not if you one-shot it right off the bat. They'll do weird little dances because they're marionette boys.
Nice!
Eric gets to level 10, 6 total skill points, Rabble Rouser. And now you can use Scorched Earth whenever you're pepped up. Glass Frit, or Ifrit. Okay. You can kind of tell which paths are going to fall on you based on what they're surrounded with. No, you can't. But you fall down to the 2nd level. An Yggdrasil leaf, relatively early in the game. And, like I said, you get those little mage enemies. Okay. Lump Wizards. Let's have you attack the Drac Mage. I think Veronica's probably going to attack it too. And we'll try Sizz on these Lump Wizards. I don't know, Veronica's going to break form. Because of course she will. The Lump Wizards are hitting harder, so I'm going to take them out. Let Veronica finish off the Drac Mage. I guess they're not hitting harder, it just felt like it. That's what happens whenever we're not sapped by the Drac Mages. Okay. Let's get our bearings. Dodge the enemies that we don't have to fight. There's a door blocking off the North Passage because, shocker. Okay. Shocker, there's more pits in this area. And you guys are just another pit. And a ladder. Come on. Come on, come on. There you go, buddy. Alright, so we learned our lesson. Don't go after that treasure chest that way. There's a treasure chest, but I think that's a pitfall. So let's work our way around to it. That's a pitfall. Above the door, however. And fortunately, the pitfalls stay visible. Now, there is a mountable enemy there. I'm not going to get super excited about mounting him now, unless we have to. We have to. Oh, shit. Well, that was an accident. Any chest there. Any chest there. Any chest over here. Nope. Okay, let's go show off a new enemy and get a mount in the process. Damn it. Fucking Drakies. I'm gonna go ahead and punch you so that this scissors will at least reduce the risk that we get hit with the sap. Like in that battle against the walking corpse earlier. Well, it still happened. Fortunately, if you're running low on MP, Veronica will use some files of holy water. Well, not holy water. She'll use some single files on you to restore your own. Okay, you did. And we get to preserve Eric's pep a little bit. Hopefully going into the boss with pep. And yeah, we can ride the Skull Rider now. Oh shit. Why are you in the doorway? You can go and unlock that door. There's a orc there waiting to ambush you. Or, you can go this way. Pick up some goodies. And that's these guys' little trick. All of the mountable enemies have some kind of trick that they can do that lets you make progress a bit better. And let's just go straight down here for that treasure chest. 1,000 gold. Makes up for buying the poison moth knife. There is an Yggdrasil root there. And then if we touch it, gives us a little cutscene to let us know what happened here. So, this shadow thing leaves from the root. Almost runs into his own trap there.
I can't go falling into my own trap now, can I? What would the others say? Right, I'd better go the long way around.
Yeah, you better go the long way around. Let's hop back on our trusty steed here. Our trusty Steve. I don't see any chests in here. This was the way that he went. Another little skull rider you can mount. Another chest over here, containing a mini medal. And you can get pretty decent at dodging those orbs. Up around here. I think we've gone back. Oh shit. Silver platter. And we have to hop off him to go through this door. Which is fine.
That's one heck of a fountain to be hidden away down here.
Wait, over there. Serena, wake up! It's me, Veronica.
Hmm? That's your sister?
It's your little sister.
Serena! We said we'd always be there for each other, didn't we? Well, I'm here for you now. So pull yourself together!
She's probably a zombie. Careful waking her up. I've heard that kind of stuff happens. You just know.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. It's just well, I was so awfully tired after all that searching that I needed a nap and... Veronica! Is that really you? What in the world has happened to you?
But how did you know it was me?
We've been sisters a long time, you know. It would take a lot more than a new look to fool me.
Oh yes, very funny. What were you doing lying on the ground like that? I thought you were... well, that you were... you know...
Sorry to interrupt the reunion, but didn't you tell us Serena was your kid sister?
Well, if you want to get technical about it, actually we're twins. But we don't look the same age anymore because, well, it's all a bit complicated.
Okay, Danny DeVito.
I told you I was taken off by monsters, didn't I? They've been kidnapping people so they can steal their magical powers. Well, I wasn't going to let them have mine without putting up a fight. But the more I resisted, the younger I got. I don't quite understand it, but instead of draining my magic, they drained my age.
Well, it seems like an excuse to have a child character that's not a child.
What I'm basically saying is that I'm not a child. So stop treating me like one.
Okay, we get it. You're not a kid. But you still look like one. Don't you want to do something about it?
Of course I do. Why do you think I brought you here? I want you to help me clobber those stupid monsters and see if we can fix this.
You will help us, won't you? I promise to do my bit as well. I have some really rather wonderful healing spells, you know.
Oh, that'd be nice. Dedicated healer in the party? Yeah, I think we will help these girls. And I'm gonna go ahead and save, just because we're a little under-leveled from where I'd like to be for this fight. About 2 skill points off of where I'd like to be for this fight. On the Luminary, to be specific. Yes. So even with guest party members, it's possible to fail this. Eric's got pep though, so I don't even need to touch that. Well, for the Let's Play.
I almost forgot. You need a password to get through here. And it was...
Oh yeah, I would have to touch this Ether Silver to get in there.
Umbra Cadumbra.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna cut this. Controller slipped off my leg and L2 functions as the X button. That's what I get for answering a text from concerned family. None shall pass without the secret word! Umbracadabra!
Are you Potty? You come here and tell Jarvis that you let that lovely, juicy specimen escape, and you think an apology's gonna cut it? Ooh, this jars. Do crackpots think sorcerers like Veronica come along often? Do you have any idea what we'll have to do to nab a specimen like that again?
Probably turn around.
You knew I wanted to drain all her magic so I could earn the Lord of Shadow's respect when he came back.
Pottery
Oh,
puns.
my plan.
The Lord of Shadows.
That's them. They're the monsters who jumped me in the bathhouse and brought me here. See that jar by the big fat one? That's what he was sucking all my magic powers into.
Okay.
And I guess we'd better figure out how to get them back.
How about we punch him in the head till he dies from it? That's my strategy. Well, that's certainly gonna get some attention.
Oh, splashing. I do love guests.
Yeah, if you're playing on tougher monsters, this fight can definitely kill you.
Just sit tight while we suck every ounce of magic out of you. Boys, this lot I've earned a VIP treatment. Get cracking.
More pottery puns.
Looks like we'll be fighting our way out of this one whether we like it or not.
Yep, and I'm through. Let me fight Tubby. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to start off with some AoE on these shadows. That way we can kind of crowd control a bit. Oh shit, Veronica doesn't have her magic. That's why she's only whacking stuff with the blunt stick. I want to use Scorch Strike, which has saved my ass in fights more times than I'm proud enough to admit. Because it's just guaranteed damage every time they go to attack. And Serena is going to keep us alive. And I want Eric to start working on Jarvis. I can put him to sleep. I also wanted to have Eric's other skill that does massive damage to sleeping enemies, but alas, not in the cards. Jarvis is a dragon-type enemy, so if you've got Dragon Slash, you can get some hella good damage in on it. And Scorched Earth should finish those guys off. Oh, hello. Thank you, Serena. Let's try and put Jarvis to sleep again. And let's go ahead and sizz you guys, because I have a feeling that Scorched Earth's going to Sizz didn't even finish him off. Scorched Earth should, though. Yeah. Crowd control, and then this fight just got a lot easier to deal with just Jarvis. Granted, he has that AoE attack that he can use a bit. He's a dragon, so he's going to resist fire. So I just want to use regular attacks, even though it's going to wake him up. Scorched Earth faded off right at the poor time. I think Sleeper Hit does more damage too. So you don't necessarily want to switch back. Plus, what else is there? He's breathing in, so we're definitely going to get hit with a cold breath attack next. We can just kind of pound him. He's on the ropes now. That hurt a lot. Serena, please go first so I can see who you're going to heal. Okay, you healed Eric. We have no solo pet powers on Hero. Thank you for attacking Serena. And you're done. Hooray!
Another one.
607. Is that enough for a level?
Oh,
yes. Now we can get the skills that I wanted to have in this fight. Or at least one of them.
I'll never be the Lord of Shadow's right-hand man if I can't even beat the likes of you lot.
Who is this Lord of Shadows you keep mentioning anyway?
You'll find out soon enough when everything finally goes to pot.
Okay. One of our earliest mentions of the Lord of Shadows. No name yet, though.
Find out soon enough, huh?
True to Dragon Quest form.
Right. Time to get my magic back.
How Veronica got her magic back. Much different than getting your groove back. We must be Veronica's magic now. That's a whole lot of magic this time.
Oh, I hope this works.
Me too. Well, you're still a half pint.
But you look just the same. Were all our efforts for nothing?
Nope. Veronica has magic now.
No need to worry on that front. I can feel the old magic zinging from the ends of my pigtails right down to the tips of my toes.
That's not very far right now.
Then why do you still look like a little girl?
Oh,
Oh.
I'm not really sure. I suppose whatever made me younger can't be fixed just by getting my powers back. But it could be worse. I mean, you know what they say. You're only young twice.
Trust you to see the funny side. Well, I suppose I'd better get used to having a twin sister half my size. By the way, you have noticed who we're traveling with, haven't you?
Right off the bat.
Of course I have. And so have you, it seems. Shall we?
Okay, they know who we are. And they're not trying to kill us. That's a good change of form.
Bold luminary, Yggdrasil's chosen, long have we waited to greet you. We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
There are those who would accuse you of bringing disaster on our world. Please, you must rest assured that they are wrong. You are a hero. The light in your eyes, the light told of in the legends of Arborea, it proves that beyond a doubt.
I knew it was you the moment I saw you.
I know, I could tell because you said so.
So now you have magical twins swearing to serve and protect you? I guess you really are the Luminary, huh? Not that I ever doubted it, of course.
Yeah.
There's plenty more we need to talk about, but we have to take care of something first.
I know, like ending
I
the
wasn't
episode.
the only one they were keeping prisoner, you know.
Because we've been dragging on for a while here. Okay. Before we go do what we're supposed to do, I'm going to go back to that save point and call it a day. Because this has been a long-ass episode, and I need to get this to rendering before I go to work. That way you guys can see it today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful day. Tomorrow, we'll see what else we needed to do in here. Maybe something having to do with that little girl. We'll go turn in our quests at Hodo, and we'll continue on our journey. Catch you guys next time. Have a good one.